Hello everybody, it's the Vintage Reviewer back with another video. And today we're doing a bit different. As you can see, we are very much outdoors in the grassy area. In the best part of my yard that it provides enough shade and that we can get a nice shot without, any of the other things in my yard. But today is the day that I've been waiting for a while. I made this video kind of late because I was a bit busy in the more parts of the summer, but now I have a little bit more free time. So, what will we be reviewing today, you may ask yourself? And that is camping. Yes, that's right. This is the special Vintage Reviewer camping episode. And, I didn't have time to dig out all of my camping stuff, but I had time to dig out, a tent and, some common things you would take camping with you. And so without further ado, let's get into the video. There she is. Sorry if the sun's a little bright on her, but there she is. There's my tent. This is a red triangle-shaped tent. There's a little hole right there. Don't mind that. This is a red one-man triangle-shaped tent from the mid 60s, or early to mid 60s. This is my personal tent. We have a tent right over here that it's just a pain in the what to set up by yourself because it is significantly larger and I have extra poles for it and I don't really know how it's it doesn't have any tent stakes, but this over here is my personal tent. Anytime I do go camping, I take this tent. The poles, this is an old style pole tent. As I said, the kids aren't going to be using these anymore these days. But I like it. I still use it to this day. Here we have, let me get into the shade here so we can see a shot of the back. A little window flap I keep open. The pole that goes in the front is the taller pole. The pole that goes in the back is the shorter pole. This is new nylon paracord rope that I have set up on it. It's got a nice sturdy nylon-y top with a tarp bottom, so you don't have to put down a tarp. Pleasurable side what do I call those? I don't know, but it keeps the tent itself nice and buoyant so that there's plenty of room on the inside. Now this is, like I said before, a solo tent. I don't know why that sags. This kind of just sags. I could never, that won't go out any further. And I assume you're supposed to oh no, a lot of this stuff got lost in my memory. But for the most part, it's a pretty nice little solo one-man hiking tent. Sorry if the camera's shaking there. I was using one hand. And anytime I go camping, I use it. Now it is about, I want to say 7 feet long. It's either 7. No, if that's the middle. Yeah, I'd say it's probably about. Yeah, it's probably about 7 to 6 feet long. It's a hiking tent. It's a hike. Oh, was this the problem? No. All right. Well, the way I set it up today, because I was in It's going to rain later, so I didn't want to take that much time. But it's a solo one-man hiking tent. You know, you see, you put it on top of your backpack when you go hiking, and it's just for one man. Now, the way you set this tent up is there are 3 individual pieces of pole, all different sizes. So anytime I get this out, I always forget how to assemble the poles. And it's very confusing, and I want to destroy something anytime I have to put the poles together. But other than the poles taking a heck of a long time to put together, the tent itself is fairly simple to assemble. Very quick. If you leave all your ropes connected to your tent stakes, you should be good. Now, you're going to need a total of 6, count them, 6 tent stakes for the bottom, 1 to go on each corner. Make sure those are nice and taut. And then 1 to go on the side, on the bottom, on the side. Now, oh my God, just almost tripped over the cord because I couldn't see. The sun was in my eyes, and there's also bugs in my eyes, and I'm sweating. Now then, you gotta lay down the base first, and then you can set up. You put your pole through the hole, and then that flops down, and then one by one you can set your tent up, and you pull the pole and you stake it into the ground and hope it stays balanced. Well, you quickly run over here and you pick up that pole, you prop it up, you stake it into the ground, and you get it nice and neat where you want. Now, enough about the outside of the tent and how to set it up, which I assume only a limited number of people know anymore. Let's go inside the tent so I can show you exactly how much space is in there. And oh my gosh, is that? I'm looking at a spot on my shirt here. Don't mind that. Let's just get into the tent here. Just lift open the flap. You have a nice mesh with a zipper. Oh, let's crawl in. Here we have the inside of the... Hey, Alf. As in my previous video, it was a very short video, you may know now that Alf is my channel mascot. And, yeah, he had a fight with the other stuffed animals to see who was gonna get to be in the camping episode. But he won. He won. So, you know, he gets to be here. But as you can see, let me just get out of the way here. You have a nice opening. You can have both open, but I like to have one open. It's just easier for me to zip it back up when you go to bed. But there is plenty of room in here. I'm just showing you orange. Or is that red? I can't. It's kind of warm in here. But there's plenty of room in here to wiggle around, and you have some nice headroom up here. Just army crawl. Nope, I can get that. There's your sleeping bag. I just went with a standard black. I have a newer sleeping bag, but it is a hassle. It is a hassle to put away and get back out again, so I didn't get it for this video. It's real nice. It's a nice Coleman sleeping bag. I don't know what brand this is, but it's got a nice nylon sleeping bag with a feather pillow. Yeah, that's right, feather pillow. Only one left in existence. No, I'm just kidding. There's probably other feather pillows left in existence. But I like the feather pillow because no matter how much you smash it down, it's never going to lose its shape, and you can always just puff it back up. I can't do it one-handed. Yeah, but there's lots of room. I'd say there's about... Oh, sneezing, excuse me. Sorry about that. I'd say there's about 3 feet of room in here. No, excuse me, I got sneezes. 3 feet of room in here, maybe 4 feet from here to there. But yeah, it's just I can lay down in this thing, and there's at least a foot of room on the other side of my head. Sorry if that was weird. I couldn't really see what I was doing with the camera. Sounds like we got a car coming up. But there's your little tent hole. It comes down, velcros in right there and right there. Get your nice. I live right next to a campground anyway, so there's a lot of there's a lot of camping traffic, and that's what got me to remember. Oh snap! I got to film a camping video. But you got your nice classic cowboy pillowcase here with your sleeping bag, and you know you can put other stuff in here too. I normally like to keep like a small tote box right here to use as a table for for like a lamp and such, and other things. But you know, it's a nice little cozy tent. You know, it's enough to get changed in here if you have a extra change of clothes. It's very easy to put on a shirt, but not really much for the not really much for the pants. You gotta take some time to put those on. Ooh. Might just fall asleep. Well, goodbye, Alf. See you later, alligator. Well, that was all right. Fine. Now let's get out here. I'm gonna put you on pause real quick, like. Okay, and here we are back outside the tent. It sounds like there's another car coming. But, you know, camping chair. This isn't a camping chair, but this is the most comfortable chair I have. If this car to go by, just 1 second here. Yep. This is the most comfortable chair I have. And over here we have some of the camping gear I always take with me. Some of you may recognize this as a water cooler and dispenser, which it is. Let's get some nice refreshing water here. There we go. Nice cold. It's made by Coleman. Still works very well. And over here, if we take a seat, smack a spider on my arm. If we take a seat, we'll have a little portable pocket radio. Yeah, I would take that camping with me, you know, so you could just hear some music. And, you know, other than that, I would have like maybe a camp stove or a fire, but I'm not going to build a fire in the middle of the thing. And it's going to take way too long to get out my camp stove and, you know, get maybe like a little Spam. Love Spam. Always eat Spam. Never betray Spam. Spam is your best friend while camping. So much you can do with that. Get some like wild onions, maybe. You know, mix it in. You know, I'm getting off track. But anyway, that's probably gonna wrap it up for this video here. If you know, I'd have to say, sounds like somebody's coming down the road in a four-wheeler now. Probably, nope, that's a semi. Well, I'm gonna pause real quick, let that drive by, and we're back. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for me. Some essential camping items that you need anytime you go camping. The bird of you know, sleeping bag, pillow, water cooler, so you can have some nice refreshing water. camping chair. This isn't really a camping chair. I would bring something else camping if I was going hiking and using this tent. But other than that, I think we're finished here. So, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you would please, and I will catch you on the flip side.